Everyone gets real quiet as soon as you start recording, Bryce.
Yeah, I know. Y'all are kind of weird, huh?
All right, well, welcome to the second episode of whatever this is at this point. We're on a long hiatus for no reason other than his Bryce's
COVID.
fault. Nobody here gives a shit about COVID. If you want to know exactly how long we've been on hiatus, this is I decided to grow a beard until Bryce stopped flaking on us beard.
Can't see it.
So,
It's been like a week.
what are you talking about? You can't see it.
I can't see it. It's your head.
What?
I can only see like half of Josh's face.
Well, then make your screen
Why did we
better.
Why did we not?
No,
sort
no, no.
Robert out before
You're
we
fine.
started?
Robert's just a boomer.
I know. Why did we not sort him out before we started?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Oh well, it's fine.
Make it full screen.
I don't want to just see Josh.
No, make your Discord full screen. It's obviously got issues.
It's on my phone.
Well, that's
Full
your
screen.
problem.
I hope all this makes it into the final cut, so everyone will know why we call Robert the Boomer. Oh, that reminds me. I unlocked a Boomer secret the other day. So, I slept from 7 p.m. to 4 a.m., right? Like 60, 70-year-old sleep schedule. And I woke up, I felt like a new human being. I
Wait.
can't explain it.
From when to when?
From 7 p.m. to 4 a.m.
Wow.
Yeah, like an old person schedule. And when I woke up, I was not sleepy. I was like, holy shit, I feel so good right now.
That's how I
And
sleep
you started
on the
watching
weekends.
Fox News.
Not yet. That's next on my agenda because it's got to be so. The boomers have some kind of like. I was wondering how you can have that much hate while you're that old. Like, how do you even have the energy? I don't have the energy now to hate people that much. You know, specific groups of people. You know, hating just people in general. That's easy. But so yeah, that's what it is. If you fall asleep at 7, you wake up at 4, you're gonna feel real fucking good.
I do that like every day. That I don't
7
work.
p.m. to 4 a.m.
Yeah, basically Wednesdays and Thursdays normally.
It was so weird. I just got so tired real early. I fell asleep, and I just naturally woke up at 4, and I was like, "Oh, fucking sweet! I'm ready to go. Let's do this." Of course, it only lasted for like 6 hours, and I was like, "Ugh, fuck
Wait.
everything."
Going to sleep at 7 is late for you.
My sleep schedule's all fucked up because I've been off for so long. I'm just glad I can finally get rid of this shit.
You know you can shave while you're home, right?
I told you this was my passive resistance movement to you being a flake.
So shave it now.
I was like, I refuse to shave until Bryce does the next podcast episode.
Shave it on cam right now. That's what the viewers want.
No, I'd get everything all dirty and hairy. I'd get hair on my Sephiroth hoodie that Robert's wife made for me. Since
Nerd.
she'll probably be the only person to watch this. Shout out to Jessica.
Sponsor us.
You $1,000 sewing machine. So I guess we're gonna talk about that dude that shot that doctor because I made promises a month ago
I
that we
think
were
it
going
was
to.
like 2 weeks ago.
It was definitely not 2 weeks ago.
When was the video uploaded?
I don't know. It was a long time ago.
It was like 2 weeks.
Basically, you just kept not showing up.
It's called I Gotta Get My Beauty Sleep. I don't remember the doctor or the dude shooting the doctor very well, though.
What do you mean you don't remember?
I don't
So dude
remember
went
the
in-
story.
Okay, so the story is dude went in to get his prostate examined.
Oh yeah.
Doctor gave him the prostate exam, made him nut. The guy got mad. He told the doctor to apologize or something. And when the doctor refused, he just straight up pulled a gun and shot him.
I think the apology was one of our speculations.
Was it?
I think so.
Well, I know that they had some discussion before he shot him. It wasn't just like a straight up.
I mean,
Here, let me look it up.
it's pretty weird.
He didn't bust a nut, then bust a cap. It was fucking. There was something in between there.
I got it.
I mean, either way, it's a
Guy who
fucking
shot
crazy story.
Doctor after coming.
You probably could have put post prostate exam or something.
Nah, Google knows exactly what I need. Let's see. Florida man 56 shot his physician close at twice. I think this is it. Was he 56? That's old.
That is pretty old.
The patient?
Yeah. Is that the right one? Or is this a different Florida man?
I mean, that's probably it. How old is it?
September 17th.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, it's about the time we heard about it.
About a month
If
ago.
anything, that
After
seems
that.
too recent. But
Then when we heard about it,
yeah, I feel like it was a while ago. But then again, I've been on lockdown for so long now. I'm fucking all days of the same day, all months of the same month. Not that I mind. Like, this has made me realize that seriously, if I didn't have to worry about money, I would just sit in one room my entire life and be absolutely content. Which actually feeds back into our previous episode about fucking living in a zoo.
How's that?
Remember I said it depends on who you pick. If you pick somebody like me, I'm going to be perfectly fine. You don't even have to do the whole, what was that movie with Jim Carrey? He was locked in a Truman Show.
True, yeah.
Somebody else needed a Truman Show with like a whole fucking neighborhood and all that shit. But you just lock me in one room and give me a computer and some games and just have the visitors just walk past my window. Not where I can see them though. I don't want to see them.
So the doctor said that the prostate is like a male G-spot and it carries semen. It is very sensitive, so when it is touched and massaged, you get an orgasm with almost no effort. The prostate is only accessible through the anus, and that's not very comfortable for most men. I understand that Milo was shocked by what happened to him. An orgasm meant something sexual had taken place between us, and he became very aggressive, ordering me to apologize and say no homie. I did not even know
No
what that
homo.
means. I know, this is a direct quote.
Oh.
That's what he said. So he said,
I do
apologize and say
remember
no
no
homo. What a loser.
that actually was a thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
I
a direct
remember-
quote.
Jesus Christ.
I remember that because it's like he actually believed saying no homo like erased it.
And his girlfriend said he hated homosexuals. I know that, but the shooting, I thought he'd never take it that far. So, when you hate
telling you.
homos that much, or gay people or whatever,
I'm telling
sorry.
you, it's because the nut was too good.
That's what I'm thinking. 56,
If it-
you haven't come that hard in a while.
Nah, if it had been a bad nut, dude would have just chalked it up to, it's at the doctor's office, but it was real good. And so he's like, oh shit, am I gay?
It's probably one
I
of those
gotta
that made
kill somebody.
his toe curls a little bit, you know?
It wasn't just that he came, it was that he had the whole orgasm experience. Like, he
Yeah.
was real vocal about it and stuff, and then he was embarrassed.
Yeah, that's probably it. He's probably moaned a little bit on accident.
That's what it was. That's what it was.
I'd be telling that doctor, thank you.
I mean, at least giving him a tip.
Give him a
Like,
high five or something.
Like, shit, dudes are always talking about happy endings after a massage. You get one after a prostate exam, all of a sudden you want to get violent?
Pick your road, men.
Yeah, for real. I wonder if he would have been upset if it was a lady doctor. Because then she's a woman, but she's also given an orgasm through the butt. So
I think the story would have actually been a lot different if that had been the case. It would have been like a sexual assault thing,
think
probably.
I think maybe it would have been suicide at that point. Because he could only direct the anger towards himself. Because it was a girl, so
yeah,
she's
but
not gay.
the problem
but
was that it
he's
was a
gay.
man that made him shoot.
Is it, or is it that it happened through his butt? Because I
think-
feel like he was mad because he felt gay.
Because the doctor was a man, but
No, because
it would have been
well,
less
I mean,
serious if it had been a woman, I imagine.
yeah,
because
that's what I'm
it's
saying.
not-
He wouldn't have
Yeah.
anywhere to direct his anger except for at himself.
Yeah.
Because she's not making him gay because she's a girl, but he just came with a finger in his booty hole. So
I don't
Okay.
think he would have shot anyone. I think he would have just been kind of upset. Like,
I think he would have gone home and killed himself. That's what I think. That's my personal speculation.
I don't
I think he would have
so.
directed all that anger inwards, and he'd been like, I'm actually secretly gay. It's better to continue hating the gays and die than to accept being gay and live. So
I don't know if he has that much critical thinking.
I don't think that's critical thinking. I think that's just regular homophobic thinking. Critical thinking would tell you not to hate someone just because of the fact that they like people of the same gender.
I mean, if that's the case, a lot of people miss that.
I mean, however many voted red in the last election, yeah.
Too
Probably
many.
exactly. This is probably exactly how many I would assume.
Gotta vote
Have
for
you
Kanye.
voted yet, Josh?
Huh?
Have you voted yet?
Yeah, even though I live in Arkansas, so I'm literally pissing in
Yeah.
the wind.
Yeah, we're deep in the red, so
My vote don't mean shit.
that's why you gotta vote for Kanye.
Yeah.
Never.
No.
Absolutely not ever for any reason whatsoever. I mean, the guy's
Trump.
a terrible musician. He'd be an even worse politician.
What if it was just Trump and Kanye?
Like Vice President Kanye?
No,
I mean,
Trump.
Those two running against each
Kanye.
other. Those are your only two options. I probably wouldn't vote. Honestly.
I mean, third party vote probably. A write-in
Yeah,
for
right in.
Harambe
Right myself,
again.
man. No, let that monkey die. Be rest in peace. He's done enough. The dude hadn't did anything wrong to begin with, and he's still infamous.
Yeah.
I think he's really just famous, right? Not infamous.
Yeah, he's just famous.
I don't know if I would consider him famous more than infamous. I mean, the meme is something I feel is kind of negative. Like, it's generally used to make light of something that should be serious.
I mean, that's how everything is, really.
I mean, if someone used your name in that regard, I think that you would consider it negative.
I don't even remember the meme. I'm not gonna lie. Didn't it just rip Harambe?
Yeah, but it's usually done, like I said, it's usually done while there's like a serious conversation going on, and it's just like this, I don't care, this isn't important type.
R.I.P. my
Comment.
boy.
I mean, I feel like if you get in the ring with the gorilla, nature gets to decide how that turns out.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's just me.
I just want to give gorillas hugs. They look so soft.
I wouldn't. I don't think you're.
I know
think
if they
that you're
weren't gonna
supposed to
rip
do
me in
that.
half in an instant, I would like to get close to one.
I am so surprised that humans have lived as long as we have, because we do have a natural instinct to pet anything. It
Yeah.
does not matter. Like, there are people out there trying to like cuddle crocodiles and shit. I'm like, how have we survived as a species?
I imagine crocodiles are real slimy. I've never seen one in person.
I think so. I think they're
I
scaly.
don't. They're not.
Like
Yeah, they're-
snakes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Snakes are not slimy either.
I know
I
that.
don't
I've
think-
had a snake.
Okay.
I don't
Okay.
think
Yeah,
there's
they're
really a lot
scaly.
of slimy creatures. I don't think slime does well once you
I don't
like
know, man. I
get
mean, I think
above the smaller things.
Those triangles.
worms can be slimy. Eels.
Those triangle things
Worms
are
need it.
slimy. What are
Yeah.
those called? The thing that killed Steve
What?
Irwin.
No, they're
Stingray?
not slimy.
Stingrays are kind of
They're-
slimy. I felt
They're
one.
real leathery.
They're scaly. Yeah, they're like leathery on top.
No, they're not scaly. I've fed one.
Yeah,
they're
they're
real
not
slimy.
No,
slimy.
they're like
I
leathery.
pet one. Yeah, they're real leathery. I would not describe them as
I
slimy.
don't know. It felt slimy to
Kind of
me.
like what you would think of like a shark would be.
Yeah, but sharks aren't slimy either.
Maybe,
Didn't say slimy. I said leathery.
Oh yeah.
maybe our thoughts of slimy are different.
To me, it's you need a mucus
Slug is
layer to be
slimy.
slimy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Slugs.
How
Slugs and
slippery?
worms.
Is that better?
Yeah, because I mean they're wet, so yeah, they're kind of slippery,
Yeah. They also have.
and they're smooth. Anything that's aquatic's gonna be kind of slippery.
I guess so. Yeah. And they got vacuum mouths. It's weird.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of stingrays. They're too.
Too
They don't make a lot of
unpredictable.
No, I think
Yeah,
stingrays
they'll
are cool.
kill you when you're just trying to fucking teach people about them. Like, do you think that stingray is shunned by the stingray community?
I don't think they
I
have
like
thoughts.
I like to think that they outcast him. I like to think that they're like, he's like, yeah, I fucked that dude up. And they're like, who? And he's like, Steve Irwin. That bitch pulled me out of the water, was petting me. And they're like, dude, that's fucked up. And like, he just swims by himself now. Nobody will hang out with that guy.
I think we can make that so.
I think that's got to be the way it is, because I want to believe that the animal kingdom had the same
Stood up
respect
for
for
Steve.
Steve Irwin that we did. Like he was like bridging the gap, and so it was like a sociopathic dickbag stingray that killed him,
I mean, maybe.
and now he doesn't have any friends, or they vacuum mouthed him. I don't know. I don't know what the stingray justice system.
They vacuum
looks
mouthed
like.
him.
Yeah, I mean maybe they have like a you've been sentenced to death, and they all just like until he was dead. Like I said, their justice system is a mystery to me, as is all aquatic life justice systems.
I think we got to get a film crew down there.
And get like a fucking mock trial going on, like introduce a fake stingray that's committed some kind of atrocious stingray crime.
I want to see a cartoon about this now.
So like Harvey Birdman, but it's like Harvey Stingray Man.
I've never seen Harvey Birdman, but maybe.
Either,
I haven't either.
Yeah, I've seen bits and pieces of it. Adult Swim was wild back in the day. It was good. Not like nowadays.
The only good Adult Swim show now is Your Pretty Face is Going to Hell.
I've never even heard of that.
It's
I
so
tried.
good. It's so dumb, but it's really good.
I mean, I didn't dislike it really. It just felt like it wasn't for me necessarily.
Maybe. It's about like a working class demon. Robert.
Yeah, it had a really good premise. Like I liked the idea of it. It was kind of original.
Is it? So
It's
the whole
live
thing
action.
just takes place in hell?
And on Earth.
No, they
It's live
cover it.
action.
Yeah, it's live action.
Yeah.
So just someone with red paint on them the whole time.
Yeah, everyone has red paint on it.
Absolutely.
They hate it. They talked about it in many things. They hate the red paint. There's actually an episode where they try and swap people into demons because they don't want to wear the red paint. It's like the end
Huh.
of season 3 or something. I'd recommend it.
You've watched a solid 3 seasons?
Oh, I'll watch. They're 10-minute episodes. I've watched it several times. There's like 4 or 5 seasons.
Oh.
Bleh.
If I can watch Naruto, I can watch that.
You shouldn't watch Naruto.
I'm still not done. There's a whole filler season right now, and I'm having a real hard time getting through it.
Skip it.
I don't want to skip it.
Okay, so
Off
I
topic.
guess we've talked about that.
Way off.
I have a curveball. So I haven't been there to like bounce ideas off y'all, so I don't know this is coming. But anyways, I want us to first predict and then take the test for love languages.
I think I've done that before.
I don't know what that means.
There are 5 love languages. They are.
Love language test.
Whoops.
Is that what you want us to do?
5lovelanguages.com is the actual.
Yeah, my link is purple. I've done this at one point.
Now I gotta look up what they are.
5lovelanguages.com.
Are we doing the singles quiz or the couples quiz?
The singles.
Y'all don't want to be a couple?
So, Robert, they are words of affirmation,
It's
physical
homophobic.
touch, receiving gift, quality time, and acts of service. Before we take it, I want us to guess what we think each other's will be, and then take it.
Shit, I was not listening. What is it again?
What do you mean?
What are the 5?
What are the 5?
Yeah.
Words of affirmation, physical touch, receiving gifts, quality time, and acts of service.
I think Josh is acts of service and Bryce is quality time.
I'm gonna say
Now, I think you get 2, don't you? You get like a primary and a secondary. I don't remember exactly how it works. It's been a long time since I've looked into this. Man, I wanted to do this because I had a really good joke about Robert, but now I've forgotten what it was. Fuck. But anyways, and then there's also supposedly ones that you kind of don't like.
all right.
And it's like, I think, let's see, Robert's is probably
Quality time and affirmation.
acts of service, Robert says acts of service for what he likes to give. Physical touch is probably what he likes to get more than the rest.
That's
Bryce,
weird.
I think you like to receive probably words of affirmation, I think, and you probably like to give quality time. Those are my two guesses.
Oh, so you have to select one for give and one to receive.
I mean, usually people like to give and receive the same thing, I think, because it's their love language, is how they perceive love. But I feel like both of you guys are different. I think acts of service, you would rather do stuff for Jessica.
Yeah.
Like, you might want to take care of her and provide acts of service for her. But I don't think that you really want acts of service from Jessica so much.
Unless it's a, you know.
An act of service.
Yeah.
That's a. Wasn't there another one for that? Touch?
Physical touch, which is what
Physical touch.
Yeah.
So he said both of those for you.
Yeah, I think you like to give acts of service. You like to receive physical touch. And then Bryce likes to receive words of affirmation, likes to give quality time. Those are my guesses.
And
I'm throwing it down.
Name them again, Josh, and I'll.
Why don't y'all? You're sitting in front of a computer. Pull them up.
Just click the top left thing. I'm gonna go for Josh that he likes to get physical touch and give affirmation.
Oh, it's right there at the top. Okay.
I feel like the give is probably pretty accurate. I do like words of affirmation. You've seen me when someone tries to hug me, though, so it's odd to me that you would pick. I like to receive physical
Yeah,
affection.
but from someone you're in a
No.
relationship with, I could see it.
I think Josh
Well,
might
I
be
mean, we'll see.
solely.
And by
acts of
physical touch,
service.
I mean like sexual.
What'd you say,
obviously.
Robert?
I think you solely might be acts of service.
I think I might be acts of service.
Yeah,
Okay.
like you just want to receive acts of service for sure. You don't want gifts. You don't want quality time.
Definitely no one gifts.
I can see physical touch. You definitely don't care about words of affirmation, so it's only possibly physical touch and acts of service. And I'm going with acts of service more.
This sounds like we're playing Phasmophobia and we're trying to guess the ghost on two pieces of evidence.
That's true.
Okay,
So
so how do I take this test?
What do y'all's guess for each other? Y'all just guessed me.
Oh, I didn't guess Robert.
I think
Quality
you're probably
time
right
for
on
sure.
Bryce.
You think he wants to receive quality time? Or
Yeah,
give quality time?
Or-
Okay.
both.
Both? Okay.
Honestly,
So quality time. Bryce,
and
someone
acts
should
of
be writing
service,
this
I guess.
No, just in case any of y'all are fucking trigger happy, no homo. This is just for research.
Josh, your guesses are
For Robert, he wants to give acts of service and receive quality time.
and quality time. I spelled quality way wrong. I'm not gonna fix it. And then
And
for me,
for you, you like to receive words of affirmation and you like to give quality time.
I can't spell quality for some reason.
Quality.
I know, but like I keep spelling it backwards. I think I have dyslexia.
My guess for Josh is
Yeah.
just straight up acts of service.
That's it.
Yeah.
Both ways.
Both of them.
All right, and
Yep.
me.
I'm going to say you want to get words of affirmation. And you give quality time.
Let's
Did I
see.
say the same thing as Josh did?
Josh, give service.
I don't know. What'd you say?
No.
Bryce wants words of affirmation and to give quality time.
Yeah, that's what I said.
That is exactly probably it.
I don't know. Bryce is a mystery, so
I am a
He
mystery.
is.
So we can pick one for someone?
Yeah.
Okay.
Josh said that's more common, right?
no. I think that you have like a primary and secondary love language. I think you have two, but I also don't think it goes back and forth. Like whatever you want is also what you give as far as love language goes. Which
Oh.
makes sense if you think that acts of service are what show love. You both want that and give that whenever you love somebody. I feel
All
like
right.
I feel like this episode is taking a wild turn.
I actually kind of like this.
I've always been interested by the love language. Next time we'll do the what's the one where it gives you your personality?
Personality
Your-
quiz.
Yeah, but It's the one that gives you like your 4 letters, where you're like introverted or extroverted, thinking or judging or
the
feeling.
ENFP thing.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
I
reading
would-
involved with that.
I wouldn't hang out with the ENFP though.
I don't know what any of them mean.
If you don't start with an I, we probably ain't gonna work.
So we should go ahead and start this quiz, or
Sure, let's do it.
begin singles quiz. I feel like I'm definitely going in one direction since
I
I mean, I do too, and I don't feel like it's necessarily to the one that I would be.
there's one that said you like it more when you get random compliments, and that always makes me feel really strange.
Maybe words of affirmation aren't for you then.
I just always feel like they're lying.
I mean, I'm exactly the same way. Yeah, if someone ever says something nice to me about me, I'm like, what do you want? What are you trying to
Really?
get from me?
Yeah, literally.
Oh, absolutely.
I feel like a lot of these are the same, just reworded.
Well, I mean, there's only 5 love languages, so.
That's fair.
Well, one of the options was I like it when it's more meaningful to me when someone doesn't check their phone while we're talking, and I was like, fuck.
Absolutely. Don't
That is
look at your phone.
That is so like one of the most important things you can do nowadays is just be in the moment with somebody else. Don't be needing all these external connections.
that one doesn't bother me.
What if she's talking to that dude that always compliments on her posts, Robert?
Robert doesn't have the same like
Yeah,
anxiety about things that we do.
Robert exists in a different world than we do, though.
Like
So-
it'll make me nervous.
Robert's only ever touched one butt, and that really makes a difference.
You got to touch multiple butts, male
Yeah.
and female.
The more butts you touch. Like, all these ones that literally just talk about giving a gift give me anxiety just reading.
Mm-hmm.
And so many of them seem to be about giving a gift.
Like, I don't even care about gifts.
No, I don't want a gift on literally times when you're supposed to give gifts. Don't give me anything on my birthday. Don't give me anything on Christmas.
Unless it's something you've made, like
Oh yeah, but that's different. To me, that's not about the gift. It's about the effort.
yeah.
I mean, I always say the best gifts are free. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
He's talking about getting your fucking prostate rammed, tickled.
Look, whatever gets that nut.
It'll do it quick. I've heard.
I literally I think I might be physical touch. These questions are making me realize that I might be them.
I don't really
Which
know
is
how you can get
fucking weird.
pick 5 categories from 2 questions.
Because not every question
They're
does every
switching.
category.
Yeah, but it's like A B. It's not like A B C D E. I guess whatever. Yeah, I'm touching someone I love frequently to express our friendship. That's so strange.
Yeah, no, I'm never touched somebody I'm friends with. Well, I say that, but I mean, I guess I do sometimes. It makes me uncomfortable as well.
Like a fist bump or something. I couldn't imagine like I
Even
don't
that
know,
makes me uncomfortable.
touching my friends. That's just weird.
Even my female friends is just weird.
I feel like that's weirder.
But at the same time, I mean, I've probably been closer to one of my female friends than I have with like some significant others. Nothing sexual happens, but I mean, we touch. So,
Oh shit.
oh yeah, I'm touching someone I love frequently to express our friendship.
It's just
And to
weird.
me, love and friendship are not like they're mutually exclusive. I would never say I love one of my friends. I just don't. I don't have that kind of platonic love in me. To me, love is something so much more all-consuming.
It's like family love.
I would never say I love a family member.
Well,
They're my family, and that has its own separate meaning outside of. To me, love is always romantic love.
that's fair, I guess.
You guys done yet?
No.
I'm at 97. I guess I got probably one more.
How did you go from 77 to done faster than we got done?
Y'all were talking. I just went ahead and finished it.
There, I'm done.
I got one more
I mean,
question.
take your time. We're in no rush. Yeah. So you pretty much just get a main one.
Yeah, but I mean, it's given in percentages, so you can see
That's
what
true.
your second highest one is.
So you done, Josh?
I'm done, yeah.
All right, and you guessed I was what?
I guess that you like to give acts of service and you like to receive quality time.
That doesn't really translate
Yeah,
into
there's no-
this.
I mean, well, what's your highest one?
Primary and secondary, I guess we'll go with that.
Where's your secondary?
Just your next highest percentage other than your first one.
Yeah.
Okay. My primary is quality time,
That's halfway there.
and my secondary is physical touch.
Yeah,
Okay.
I didn't feel like there were a lot of acts of service questions on there, but
I thought there was. I thought there was a lot of acts of service.
so my primary was words of affirmation, and my secondary was physical touch. My least was receiving gifts at 3%. Like,
Oh, mine's at 3%.
don't fucking give me a gift. And I
Yeah,
wonder
mine's
if
at 3%.
I wonder if that's a male thing or not. I feel like you would appreciate Jessica getting you a gift.
I mean, I just prefer us just not getting each other anything and just spend the day together.
That's such a weird thing. But yeah, I mean, I'm the same way. I don't want to.
Don't get gifts. We just like sit down and watch a show together or something. I'm happy with that.
To me, gifts need
Wait,
something reciprocal in return.
Your main one was physical touch.
No, my main one was words of affirmation.
Words
Which
of affirmation.
Yeah, which to me is surprising because I don't
That is
believe
surprising.
most words of affirmation. But the questions felt real weighted.
You don't like people saying stuff to you.
But
At all.
My interactions in a relationship are completely different than my interactions outside. Like when I pick one person to be in a relationship with, they get like all this leeway that nobody else gets.
And he's real complimentary.
Yeah, like I give loads of compliments if I'm really interested in somebody. I mean, to me, compliments are important just in general, which is why I use them so sparingly. Because I feel like I want them to be important, and if you just say nice things about people all the time, then your words don't mean shit. Whereas if I'm critical of you 99% of the time, then when I actually do say something positive, like, I mean, that's something you can kind of take to the bank.
Yeah, I could feel that.
Because you're like, Josh just fucking hates everybody, but he said I was good at this thing, so I must be really good at that thing. Because if I wasn't, he would tell me I was shit.
That's
All
actually
right.
pretty fair.
Bryce, you're the only one left.
My primary is quality time, and secondary is words of affirmation.
Those are the two I guessed.
Yep.
I knew it. I felt like that one was easy though.
I hit them right on the money, basically. I think.
I thought you were gonna switch them around though.
No, I don't
I
like.
thought your primary would be words of affirmation.
I don't like having nice things said to me because it makes me uncomfortable, and I feel like you're
Well,
lying.
Apparently, you do.
Well, I mean, it still makes me feel like you're lying to me, but I'd rather just like sit and be quiet.
I mean, that's me too. I'd rather just not be quiet, but I'd rather just sit with my loved one.
Don't say things to me.
No, I need to hear nice things. But I need to know that they can't be generic.
What's
have to be
the
like-
percentage for words of affirmation on YouTube?
Mine's 37.
Mine's 27.
37's higher than any of mine.
You know, my next one's physical touch at 23.
Quality is 33.
What's your secondary, Bryce?
Affirmation is at 27.
Those are pretty
My
close.
quality time's at 35, and my physical touch is at 32.
Yeah, see, I had the highest distance between the two at fucking 14% difference. Apparently, all I want is words of affirmation and then go away. So,
Tell me I'm pretty and don't look at me again.
and don't talk to me while I do my own thing.
That's Josh.
But I
My
mean,
words of affirmation's 19.
I did date someone that told me I was, pretty. Honestly, that was their exact wordage. Just all the time, they would just be like, "You're so pretty," and it was not. I didn't enjoy it. It was It just made me real uncomfortable.
No, because if you say it too much, it just ends up feeling like sarcasm and not true.
I feel like if you say it at all, I'm not gonna. It just makes me uncomfortable. I don't particularly enjoy. Just don't particularly enjoy people complimenting me all that much. I just like to give compliments.
Giving compliments kind of makes me feel weird too.
I'll give a compliment all the time.
Yeah, you do. It's weird and awkward. I don't like it.
Yeah, I'll give you guys compliments. That's cool.
Not a fan. I like giving compliments, but I feel like I like it because I feel like I'm good at it. Because I pick something about somebody that's specific, and I hone in on that, and that's what I tell them that I like, not just like fucking generic shit.
I can't do that. I'm like, hey, your hair is nice.
Yeah, see, no, that's not me.
They're like, fuck off. That's not original. Like, I'm sorry, Jesus.
No, I try to get to know someone and figure out what they feel is important about them, and then compliment that particular thing.
I mean, you've seen how
I'll do it. I'll do it right now. Bryce,
Don't do that.
We don't like it.
Don't do that.
Bryce,
Don't do that.
Bryce, you're
Don't
quirky,
do this.
but I like it.
That's not a compliment.
No, you're quirky, but I like it. You're a really nice guy.
I don't
Somebody
like
who
this.
I feel like could be my son.
Huh, I wonder why.
And Josh, you're just fucking a smart. You're a
Yeah.
smart guy.
That's all you got going for you. You're a smart guy.
You're a smart guy.
I mean,
You're smart. I think that's your best attribute. Is like you're smart. Other than that, you don't care about people.
You can stop.
I'm not sure if that's the best attribute to have.
To be
feel like-
smart.
Yeah, I feel like there are a lot better attributes than intelligence.
What do you think is your best attribute then?
Big
No,
schlong.
I don't. I'm not saying. I'm not necessarily saying you're wrong. I'm just saying that that's not necessarily something that you should strive to be your best attribute.
This is probably.
I think it's a good attribute. You don't want to be with somebody who's stupid.
My phone's about to die.
I would think most people would prefer someone who's stupid and kind over someone who is smart and indifferent. Which,
don't know.
if there's any way to describe me, it's fucking smart and indifferent.
That sounds like a
Yeah.
bad thing.
Yeah.
Right? But honest. I think that's my best quality.
Honesty?
That
Honest.
you're indifferent.
No, honesty.
I mean, that is a
fucking-
really good quality. No,
I'm honest about myself. Smart and indifferent. Yeah, that pretty much describes me. Fucking true neutral at its finest. You know. Everybody do their thing, just leave me alone.
That's fair.
Bryce is very spontaneous.
Not really.
I
You
think
say
you are.
spontaneous, I say erratic.
Erratic is closer, yeah.
Okay, we'll go with that.
Chaotic, if anything.
Definitely
Yeah,
the
okay.
A chaotic neutral.
Yeah.
We're all neutral, because Robert's lawful neutral. Robert will follow any rule. He doesn't care. He's just like, separate children and parents. Well, if that's the rule.
No, I
Cast
won't
the
do that.
Jews. Well, if that's the rule.
No.
Robert just
No.
towing that company line.
No. I'm not going to take children away from anybody.
But what if they're
Unless they're
Mexican?
beating them or something. No,
Yeah,
that's...
they're not supposed to be here, Robert, and the rule is to take them away from their parents.
only?
God, I watched a
like-
video of some of those kids crying and stuff, and I was like on the brink of tearing.
I actually think kids might be the one thing where Robert does draw the line.
Mhm. Absolutely.
I mean, that's still. I feel like the line should be a lot closer than that.
As long as you're not messing with
Personally-
kids, he doesn't care.
Come on, you're pure neutral.
Right, but my pure neutral makes me unwilling to do anything that I disagree with in the slightest. Like, there is no natural authority. Authority is only derived through
Through
earned
fear.
respect. Absolutely not. You can't cow me into doing what you want me to do. You have to make me think that, okay, this person is either morally superior or intellectually superior to me. In that case, I'll defer to their judgment about something. But
You mean
other
you're gonna
than
listen
that,
to a scientist? That's fucking stupid, idiot.
if you're smarter on a subject than me, I gotta do what I gotta do.
Those scientist people don't know shit.
But don't come at me with like I'm your boss, because I don't give a shit.
Just because you're
I
there
don't.
longer, no one cares.
Yeah, nope. Just because you've been appointed, like people talk about like the presidency and stuff. I don't give a shit. Like you were voted in, but since most people are morons anyways, what authority are you really? More morons think that you're good than think the other people are good. No,
It's crazy
it's
how
not gonna
accurate
work
that
for me.
statement is, honestly.
Yeah, it's not gonna work for me. I need to know that if I do what you want is gonna be what's best, I guess. And I need that kind of confidence in that person. That's a hard thing to get. So
Talking about that dude nutting on himself didn't take very long. It's like 10 minutes.
well, we got way off track real quick.
Yeah.
I mean, we had a lot of material for that plan. Like about whether a lot of it came because we learned more about the story. A lot of the stuff we had to talk about was the speculation of how it went down, because I was pretty sure it wasn't a heat of the moment thing. I thought he would have went home, thought about it for a while, and then came back to shoot the doctor.
No, I was right.
It was a heat of the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he just immediately.
You heard the quote. He said, "Just say no homo and apologize."
Now
Oh, yeah.
or else.
And he just blasted
I can't-
him.
I can't believe you said he was 50 something, right?
56, yeah.
That's surprising.
56-year-old said no homo and just started shooting.
I mean,
No, the doctor wouldn't say no homo. That was the problem.
yeah, he wanted him to say no homo and apologize, but he didn't.
Doesn't
Yeah,
make any
so he
sense.
knew that the finger in the butt was strictly professional.
But apparently, if you do some gay shit and say no homo, it's not gay.
Yeah, no, you get it's clean slate.
I
Factual
mean,
statement.
whatever. Stop being closeted homosexual. Just embrace it.
He should have just got the mail-in prostate exam.
I don't. I don't know. I just can't understand that type of hate about something so unnecessary. I mean, there's so many people to hate for like real legitimate reasons, and you're wasting your time hating someone because they like dudes.
It
Yeah.
doesn't make any sense.
Wow.
Other than the fact that dudes are absolutely horrible in every way, it doesn't make any sense.
I mean, I'm of the same mindset. I don't understand why anybody would like a guy, but I feel it must just be like an internal drive to procreate. Because honestly, I can't see why a female would be interested.
That's true. That's actually true.
I don't know. Girls are softer and they smell good. Guys don't normally do either.
Yeah, and they take care of themselves, and guys are just kind of like a fucking mess walking around.
Yeah, fucking you can't clean your butthole because it's gay.
God. Yeah, I mean, that's a whole episode is going into that fucking.
You just took me by surprise.
No, there's
No,
seriously
that's-
dudes that do that.
And they also won't clean their dicks because they think it's gay to touch
Yeah.
their own dicks. So
Wait, what?
That's
don't spend any time
That
on
is
Reddit.
not a thing.
that's a real
That
thing.
is yeah.
People are so homophobic that they won't clean themselves properly.
They
Yeah,
won't
no, there are horror stories on
clean
Reddit
their
about,
ass or touch
about
their
like
dick.
a
Nope.
girl gave a blowjob one time when she was fucking 17, and then she didn't do it again for like 30 years because it was so disgusting. And then when she was an adult, she got convinced to do it again, and turns out the other dude just never cleaned himself because he thought it was gay.
It's so gross.
And so that girl's been traumatized for fucking, her entire life
That's how it
because of
happens.
a
Though.
dirty dick.
Clean yourselves. Use soap. Not the 2-in-1 or the 6-in-1. Just use normal soaps. That's my PSA for this episode.
I mean, technically, if you shave your head, you can just use soap for everything. So.
I mean, yeah, because it's just skin, but I don't know. Girls don't like the 2-in-1 stuff. They complain about it all the time. Separate your soaps.
There's
Do
so much
they?
extra work though.
What's wrong with it? I mean, I've never used it, but what's wrong with it?
they just don't like. It's not really good for you. It's not supposed to be able to be used on your everything. Like
I just want my shower to blast out water that already has soap in it, so I can just get in, get sprayed, get out, be done.
Yeah, but
or at least a nozzle that you could turn on that makes it soap mixed and then turn off for water mix.
I think you're just talking about a car wash.
Yes, please give me a human car wash. Brushes that come out.
You just like do like this and clean yourself.
Oh,
I
look,
don't
that'd be
need
a
anything
dream.
For
be
the
sick.
arms up. Just let me get in.
But you gotta get the armpits.
Bryce, you can't say you
not-
wouldn't do it.
Not
probably
if you
hurt a
get sprayed
little
hard
bit.
enough. If you get sprayed hard enough,
I'm
you
fine
don't need
with
to
that.
do anything.
I'd take some cloth things smacking me hard enough.
I don't
if
have
they
a
clean
problem
me.
cleaning myself with many different things. I have 2 different shampoos, 2 different conditioners, and a standalone body wash. So
That's fucking weird to me. I don't own a single bottle of conditioner, and I never will. So
I do. It makes my hair soft. I like it.
Makes me oily, and I don't want that. It's like
Wait, what is it?
lotion.
Conditioner.
Oh, conditioner is good for your hair.
I don't want to feel slimy.
Does it do that?
Yes. I'm already really naturally oily, so I have to be careful about. I don't want lotion. I don't want conditioner. Anything that like says it makes you soft just makes you feel slimy. So pass on all that.